Today we are going to try and finish our rescue mission that we started last time. See, last time we had the unfortunate slight minor mishap where we inadvertently left someone behind and actually we landed sideways and we were having all kinds of problems, and I promised that we would come back to rescue them. We were able to land a mission, although the rescue mission also landed sideways and wasn't able to right itself. So yeah, all kinds of interesting issues. We're going to see if we can correct all of these issues today. Let me just make sure everything looks like it's going excellent, which I believe it is. Yep. Let's do this. Okay. So first thing, I did do just a teensy bit of work from the last episode just to kind of prepare things. I took a look at some contracts, which we'll pull up once we get there. We are in the Munar Express mission, or Munar Rescue mission. Munar Rescue mission is not that different from the baseline one. Unfortunately, when you load, it has a tendency to do this. So the only thing I did was I slowly scooted this rocket up here, up the ledge until it's here close to the edge. We have a nice little takeoff ramp that we can do. And I also took the 3 kerbals from over here, Munar Express, and brought them up here. We still have our science experiments that are running. And yep, Munar Express is empty, the debris is empty, and that's about all we got. Let's see our little experiments running stuff, making noise even though we're on the moon, they shouldn't be able to. Before we go though, there's one thing that we have to do, and we're going to send Bob here on a mission. So one of the contracts is to bring a moonstone. And I realized the moonstone is not just the dirt that you find anywhere, it's something that we have to do. I also got this, transmit or recover scientific data from the surface of the moon. That was a freebie, so we got that mission picked up. And that, I believe, is all we have to do. We got our flag planted. So now we just need to find this moonstone. We're going to see if we can locate one. We're in the highlands, which is where they're supposed to be. Hopefully we don't use up too much of our fuel. Just looking for anything. Aha! There we go. Let's slow down. Okay, good. Good. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. There we go. I love the animation. I've never noticed that before. I don't know if that's new, but it's very neat. So I believe this is a moonstone, and we're going to find out real soon. How are we doing? We still have plenty of RCS. So rather than walk slowly, we're still going to take a little bit of a leap. Okay. Perfect. So this looks very curious. Let's see, if we right click on it, we can't do anything. Pick up moonstone. Oh, we have a little hammer from somewhere. And we have a moonstone. Cool. Oh, we picked up the whole thing. Well, that's neat. Let's see here. We're going back to the Munar Rescue. So let's just hop. And we'll start speeding back along here. We'll see if we can return Kerbal safely to Kerbin. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoopsie-daisies. Let's see if we can stay here. Good. Okay. It's deceptive how fast you're moving. over the surface here. Let's see. Okay, slow down. We got a little bit of a boom, but that's okay. Hey, you can see the parachute. Good. Go check out the rocket engine. Looking excellent. Now comes the fun part. I will allow myself a couple of goofs for this. Whoopsie daisies, I shouldn't have jumped. Board. Oh, we do have a thermometer on here. Okay. Well, let's turn this off. Let's see. That's from our missions. We've got suborbital above the moon, land on the surface, walked, planted a flag on the moon. I didn't realize that was a bonus too. Interesting. Okay. Let's turn off messages. And, well, we'll leave this going. Same here. Quick save. We've done everything we need to. So we're going to take this nice and gentle. Now note that we're pointed about 180 degrees, so we actually need to shift upward pretty quickly. We want to try to do a 90-degree turn. Let's do this. I think that was just the solar panel. Okay, let's go point this way. We wasted a bit of fuel, but we have a lot to waste. We should be about in lunar orbit now. Okay. Let's check this out. We can't see our trajectory. What? Well, that's weird. Huh. Okay, so we got 20 minutes. Let's just go ahead and warp forward. Can't move faster than 1x while moving over terrain. Huh. I don't know when that starts being possible, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, we're totally going to be able to return. Well, if I hit Alt, okay, let's deploy all except for the EVA. Collect. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot how dangerous that is. Take surface sample. What? I think it thinks we're on the ground somehow. Huh. I think we may have found a bug. Somehow the game does not know that we've taken off. Well, let's I don't know. I mean, we're basically in orbit. If we just go a little bit normal, we point straight up. I don't want to have to send another risk. Oh no. I don't think we have enough fuel left to really do this. I really don't want to wait. We're not moving over the terrain. Come on. Control. Huh. It really has no idea that we did this. Well. I think we lost a solar panel, which is perfectly acceptable. We're still bobbing around a little bit, which is kind of annoying. But what's really annoying is we don't seem to be able to quick warp here. Let's try just a little bit of a fire here. Maybe if I can achieve orbit. We're clearly in orbit now. Okay, we're going to try a quick load. Let's see what we can do here. Darn, that was almost perfect too. Okay, and come this way. Let's go up just a scooch. $400. Check our maneuver notes. Okay. Yep. That was just bugged. That's fine. Add a maneuver. Well, obviously we need to circularize, but we need to... Yeah, we're just going to warp to here. We found the Kraken. So we're just gonna... I don't know. We're gonna try to get into a low lunar orbit. That's good enough. Now, the next phase of this is we need to start accelerating about here so that we're coming down, and that's not quite the right time. This is pretty close. Let's see if we can improve that just a scooch. About 40 will do. So 250. We're going to have 50 meters per second of spare capacity. How about that? That would be a really low pass over the moon, but that's okay. So we're gonna hold off as long as we can. Okay. Good. Let's just warp a little bit so we can speed up our progress. We'll stop at about 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to do most of the burn, and then we're going to fine-tune the last little bit. Perfect. And that's all we need. Beautiful. We have some electricity, which will be nice. But we are on our way home. Woohoo! Look at these guys. They're so excited to be finally coming home after this crazy, crazy mission. We'll just warp faster, switch over to Kerbin field of view. I'm gonna ditch this here. Let's see. Let's come down to about here, and then we're gonna ditch our booster. I'm not gonna try to mess with that. We've had enough curses as it is. Okay. Toggle map. We are inside the atmosphere, so let's go ahead and disengage. Okay, we're going to switch our pointing to there. We have limited electricity, but we do have some, so we'll just use that to keep this optimal pointing. Hope our boost stage doesn't do anything to us too badly. I meant to ditch that before we got to the atmosphere. Good, it's slowing down relative to us, which will mean that it will not hit us. It's surprisingly stable, actually. Huh. Okay. We're looking pretty good. Our ablator is not being used too much. I wonder if this will count as a surface rendezvous. Probably. We're not slowing down as much as I would like. But we're doing okay. Let's see. Let's check the map. Looks like we're probably going to come down. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll hit land here. Maybe. Oh, we got a ghost spacecraft. There's our spent stage. Huh. Oh, it's considered a probe because we have a probe core on it. Well, we'll just keep focusing on here for a little bit. I'm sure eventually it will calm down. Oh, we're starting to see our possible landing site. Let's turn off our SAS. Let these guys rock the boat a little bit. Okay, stay steady. Excellent. So where are we coming down? definitely a ocean landing. Well, that's a pity, but it's okay. Continuing to slow down. Let's go ahead and time warp until we can deploy our parachutes. Could deploy the parachute, but let's wait until we get to 10,000. Okay, and fire. Beautiful. We'll lower this safety margin just a smidgen. So we don't need the fully deployed until we're right above the ground. Oof. We could make it even shorter, but that's okay. Gaining electric charge? I did not expect that. That's okay. Let's just go full speed till we're down on the ground. Okay. Recover. Success! We have the 3 Kerbal knots brought back. We salute you, Jebediah. And, you know, Bob and Bill too, I guess. 541 science. Excellent. Lots and lots of missions complete. And overall, we're looking pretty good. Jebediah only gains 2 experience, so that's okay. We still don't have enough for another star. That's a pity. We'll have to figure that one out. Okay, actually, before we go here, let's check our missions. So, explore the moon, dock 2 vessels on or around the moon, rendezvous 2 vessels in orbit of the moon. We have built an orbital space station. This is possible. Needs a couple of 11 kerbals. A fair bit of batteries, but this isn't too bad. Could do more just tourist missions. But yeah, that sounds boring. Rescue. These guys are all low Kerbin orbit. They should be pretty easy. This guy's in orbit around the moon. Now that is an interesting situation. Huh. Wonder how we got to be there. So, I'll tell you what. We're going to explore the moon, build the orbital station, and we're going to rescue Helzor here. Yeah. Tons and tons of cash. Excellent. So, we're going for a space station. Let's see here. Mainsail's pretty good. Maybe we'll try that. We're not going to go for airplanes. Mark 25 parachute. Oh, that's a drogue. Nah. Light duty rotor. No. Oh, that's an electric rotor. Oh. So this would allow us to build electric powered aircraft, which is nice. Weather analyzer. Maybe we will take the power because we're going to need bigger batteries. Yeah, having some basic propulsion wouldn't hurt. Not going to do precision. let's see. We can get 2 of these. Heavier rockets is going to be useful for the giant mission that we're going to do. And then I think Airstream, well, let's get these 2. So that way we can have nose cones. That will also be helpful. Any other missions? No. So, let's see, we have to dock spacecraft. We have to have a combined spacecraft that can take 11 kerbals. I think we're going to dock our Munar mission. I think we're going to scale back down just a little bit so that way it doesn't land, but it'll be the same spacecraft. So we'll have 3 kerbals that can fit in there. Let's see. We'll have the cupola be the centerpiece, and then we can put a science. Is that a utility? Hitchhiker storage, sure. Do we not have the science? Surely we must. I guess not. Well, we're going to put some basic science stuff on here. We don't want the flight computer, but we do want the engineering system. And then we need not a pod, but a command and control. Wait, I guess it is considered a pod, isn't it? So we can control this remotely because we do not plan on having kerbals here all the time. Let's put another hitchhiker unit so we can have lots and lots of kerbals. Do you want any cargo? Nah, that's for the surface stuff, and we're not on the surface. I swore we had the science module. I must have just seen it. Could put lights, but yeah. Let's see, we want a docking adapter. Guess this is the only one that we have. So we'll put 2 of them. Right here will do. It's nice that any one of these could EVA. So we got the docking adapter. We need an antenna. Yeah, 2 antennas will be fine. We'll need some electricity. I'm not going to go too crazy, but we will put a couple of these. We'll put them roughly perpendicular to the docking adapters. That'll kind of help us to line up on there. And power. Power. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, so let's take a look at our mission. Has a viewing cupola. 5,000 units of electrical charge. So let's think this through. His antenna docking port can generate power. Must be fully assembled when launched. Oh. Well, hang on. How many kerbals can we put in here? We're missing a couple. Huh. So I guess we're gonna put another hitchhiker module. That's fine. Wish we could put the science module. Put Science Junior on here, because this thing is not actually going to come back. Let's put that on top here. I don't think we'll have any cargo. Put another storage container. Good. Okay. We can support 11 kerbals. We have a couple of 5,000 units of electricity. Wow. So these put 400. So we need 5,000. We need 10. We need 12 of those. Okay, let's put this down to just maybe a 4. Oh, this will be fine. I think this is the Munar orbiting station, the Moss. Okay. Well, launching this thing is gonna be fun. We're never gonna detach this from its original booster. There's no need to. So, we need a giant fuel tank. So let's put 32. I think we're basically gonna, let's see if we can do this with the Bobcat. That's actually not that horrible. I thought this would weigh a lot more. Thrust to weight ratio is not bad. We could put another one of these. Let's go back down to 1. Okay, that will do. And then let's see what we can do to get this thing off the ground. We got some big, powerful engines. I didn't realize the Bobcat doesn't quite fit in the fairing. That's okay. Let's raise this thing up higher. Ooh, this is massive. That's okay though. It's a single space station. I think we can do it without the aeroshell. I think we're going to try to do it without the aeroshell. We'll have a launch simulation to verify that that's possible. Okay, let's make this thing taller. So we're gonna need a big, beefy engine. Maybe this thing? Oh, gotta raise it up higher. What do we got? got enough delta V. Not quite enough thrust to weight ratio. What other choices do we have? We want... take the most massive engines. 285. Maybe the mainsail would be better. Let's try this. A little bit less thrust to weight ratio and a little bit less. So really this is gonna do better, and then we're just gonna take a couple of boosters to get us off. Just a couple. We probably don't need that much, but we do need something to get us off the ground. Could put a couple of kickbacks, I suppose. Now, they don't have enough thrust in and of themselves. So let's raise them up a little higher. But they should have enough when we combine them here with other stuff we got. Let's try right there. So what we're gonna do is shift this down here, and then we got 1.5. Then we'll ditch off the side boosters and we'll still have 1.5. And we got plenty of delta V. Okay. Let's try it. Yeah, I knew that was going to be the case. There's no helping it. We're just going to have to upgrade the launch pad. That's just a necessary expense to get this monster of a spacecraft launched. Okay. We are considering this a simulation to make sure that we're not going to burn up in the atmosphere. Ooh. Look at those boosters. We could strut this, but where's the fun in that? So far, so good. Fingers crossed. The Jebediah is not really supposed to be on here, but we'll let him. We are gonna dock something with here, so we'll call it. We'll launch the rescue mission to save him. Let's start tilting over just a scooch. I can see that I did not put these side boosters at the optimal spot, which is fine. Okay. This is why we simulate. We're not going so fast to be a major issue. But we do know that this is going to be a mess. So what are we going to do to fix that? Well, two things. One is... Actually, can I put this... That's going to become a problem. This is also likely to be a problem. So we have to put them where they were. But we could put them lower. Actually, let's put this higher, and we're going to make sure that it looks like we're separating at the right spot. So let's see here. I think we need to scoot them down just a scooch. Honestly, though, we don't really need this much power. Let's make this easier. We're gonna ditch these guys entirely. Really, we just need something to get us moving up. And so we're gonna put a bunch of hammers on. Just little tiny kicks. How's our engineering? Honestly, that'll do it. So we're gonna put these way lower. We just need a little bit of oomph to get us over the hump. Let's put 4 of these on. Okay. This'll do, and I'm gonna go ahead and launch Jebediah in here. Yeah, it's fine. This will be much better. And a lot less expensive too. We don't have a scientist on here, which is fine. But we can't reset this. I love that crossing motion that they make. They may land safely. We're still continuing to accelerate, so good. They got us off the ground, which is what they had to do. So we do seem to have plenty of control authority. Little like laser dot there. Oh, that must be where we would hit if we were gonna land. Interesting. These guys should be on the ground here. Crash, crash. Two of them survived. Nope. I spoke too soon. That's okay. We didn't need them to survive. Let's start tilting over a little bit harder. Thrust to weight ratio should be higher now. There again, that's just the material studies. Let's go hard over. Now that we're mostly out of the atmosphere. There we go. This should do it. And then the upper stage will be just enough to get us to orbit. We're almost going to cross the space barrier here. So we're going to burn off a little bit of our fuel just to... Yeah, we're not increasing our time to Apoasis much, so that's okay. Let's see if we can get this to about 75. And then we'll halt. We're real close to orbit. Okay. Let's just warp to something close to the Apoasis. Yeah, we're only a couple hundred kilometers per second below. How much time? 38. Yeah. We're pretty low in our thrust to weight ratio, so we'll go ahead. Yeah, we're still going down, but not by much. So I think we're just about right. And we're increasing, but we're very, very close to orbital now. Like super duper duper close. Come on, anytime. We will go ahead. Well, hang on. What's our moon burn time is right about here. Let's go ahead and make sure we've got the right spot. Okay, we do not. So that's crossing, and then we'll just adjust the time a little bit. Right here. We're going to be inside the atmosphere a little bit there. So, nope. That is a no-go. We're going to just warp to the Apoasis. We're going to do just a tiny, tiny maneuver to get us fully outside of the atmosphere. And then from here we will oof, this thing is a beast. It does not want to move, which is fine. I wouldn't want to either, let's be honest. Keep going, just get you to 70 even. Good. Now, let's see how close we are. We're going to track the lunar periapsis. Let's adjust the timing. So it's somewhere right around here. Nice flyby. I think that will do. We'll have to check the moon to see how it looks. Let's get over there slowly but surely. We probably need to deploy the solar panels, but we'll get there. We have electricity for now. Okay, slow us down. All right. Deploy the panel and deploy the panel. So we'll have just a scooch of electricity, which is fine. You need to burn at 32. Exactly. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. There we go. When we get close, we'll focus on the view so that way we can go rescue our little Kerbal nut that got stranded in orbit. Thank goodness it's orbit. Because landing on the moon is hard. Halfway through our burn. It's amazing how much that last little bit will make a difference. The halfway, we're barely getting above here, but all of a sudden we'll start speeding up. I'll have to go visit Minmus soon, but not yet. Okay, hang on. Let's focus the view. So where's our... Okay, we're not doing too bad. He's in a really low orbit there. Wow. Oh, that's fine. Let's set this as target. This would be... Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to... Well, we're going to finish this maneuver. And then we're going to warp to like right about here. We're going to circularize our orbit. Probably should have put some goo on here, but that's okay. Not circularize. We're going to just barely enter orbit here. So we're still going to be highly eccentrical. But it'll be fine. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. How long do we have? Still a minute. A minute to go in real life would be an eternity, but here it's not so bad. As soon as we're right on... Time warp a little bit. Good. Let's keep time warping. Okay. Speed this up, and we just want to barely be in orbit around the Mon. Go a little bit faster. Okay. Good. Next thing, we need to get our orbits so that they match the inclination, which is a little bit tricky, but not too horrible. Whoopsie daisies. We're gonna pin this. we're gonna set it right here so that it's at the approximate location of our periapsis. So we can do another move right there. Although, well, this is such a small move. It's fine. Yeah, we'll warp to here. We'll actually do the maneuver here at the ascending node. We're just going to try to kill most of it. Forget how much power this thing takes to... Did we get the... We have the whole contract. Nice. There, that'll do. How much of an angle? 2. Yeah. So, we're going to warp back around. Actually, hang on. I am actually going to deploy this here. Whoops. Hang on. Right on the node. Let's see. Raise it just a scooch. We want the other direction. Yeah, I figured. So, we're basically spot on. We're just gonna push this just there. We went too far, which is fine. Whatever. So we're gonna come over here. And we're going to lower our periapsis. So we're going to go retrograde. Just a scooch. It's nice to be able to use these. Man, that is a low orbiting spacecraft. Just so they're barely... Okay, there is a close approach. Next thing, add a maneuver here. And then we're going to lower this until... I'm looking for our close approach point distance, and... Not seeing much. It should be like a clock almost. Let's get rid of this node. So they're going to be plenty far here. Maybe that's it. I had a maneuver node. Yeah, that's probably it. There we go. So we're shifting it to be 1 orbit ahead, which, nope, it's still not really working that great. That's okay. Let's just... We'll fire off here anyways. And see if we can get things a little bit more lined up. It will be a retrograde burn. We should be able to do something pretty good. So that was a prograde. That's what I get for not stopping early enough, which is fine. As long as our periapsis doesn't go too low. So right there is an example of when they're lined up, but they're still, we want this to be pretty close to the right orbit. So we're going to have to let this kind of rewind a couple of times. I'm just going to make sure that my periapsis does not dip below 10 while this happens. Speed things up a bit. Wait a sec. Oh boy. Fudgicles. We're going the wrong... Well, we're going the right way. I thought for a second we were... going in opposite directions. But we're going the same way. This is good. It's pretty easy to correct, but it does take some work. Hey, if we're lucky, this will be a scientist who could reset things. Warp to here. Why are we not seeing that clockwork? Let's just get something close. Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's just skip ahead a bit. So... that's making it further. Actually, this is going to be okay. We're going to see if we can get one full orbit. No. I don't think we're going to, so we're going to just warp here again. What I'm trying to do is to get the position so that they're relatively close, and they're just not really doing that. But we're offset enough where the orbits will be skipping around. If we did this right, we could do this in like a couple of orbits, no problem. As it is, it's going to be a little bit delayed, but that's okay. It's a rescue mission. They understand if we run out of snacks. The Kerbals get cranky when they don't have enough snacks, but yeah, it's okay. Okay, we are getting closer. 245. Ooh, this time we're going to be pretty close indeed. So let's add a maneuver here. Actually, we want to go the other direction. We're going to shift it until they are basically on top of each other, which is right there. The relative speed will actually not be that bad, so let's just do this. Turn the nav ball back on. We're going to see if we can get a little bit better than this, because that would make life easier. Node in 36. Let's just skip forward a bit. We'll go to about 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. They're getting closer. Getting closer. Perfect. So we're going to warp to right about here. We're going to switch to target mode. And at that point in time, we will have had a rendezvous, I believe. Do we not have any electricity? We have electricity. Like, why is this not... Okay, we're going the wrong way for one. Let's see if we can get this adjusted. Let's fly this in map mode. Where's our target? We're doing okay. 400. Relative speed is low. Okay, good. We should be able to see this thing. There it is. Now we could just leave this alone. But we're not going to do that. That's the direction of our relative movement. That's fine. Let's see here. We're going to point straight towards it, and we're just going to accelerate just a scooch. Oh man, this thing is a mess to get around. So we're going to come to right about here. Just like a meter per second, if that. Yeah, this will do. Then we're going to flip around. And we're going to be prepared to stop. We're going to try to stop about 50 or so meters away. I think once we rescue this, we may raise the orbit a little bit because 100 is pretty low. Okay, let's go ahead and warp. Let this thing get closer to us. That is so close to the surface of the planet here. It's EVA. EVA report. Board. Okay, how are we doing? We're still looking good. Let's keep this close approach going. Now, you can see that we're less than ideal, although we're still getting closer. We're not going to get a lot closer. Maybe. Let's keep going. There we go. Knew that was going to happen sooner or later. So we're going to 0 out our speed. Good. Switch over. We have nothing of too much note. Helmar Zor, who is a scientist. He's going to turn on his suit. He's going to head over here. Start moving towards our little rocket. Okay, moving straight towards it at 5 meters per second. Let's see if we can just take one of these spots. Okay. We have got there. We just need to grapple. We're at the docking side. Let's you so we have some light on the situation. There is a lot of storage capacity here. Okay, here we are. We're almost there. Just come down. Well, we have you semi-rescued. Let's Can we reset? I don't think we want to stay this low. Let's go to like 40. 40 seems like a good altitude. So turn off target mode. Go prograde. Go to maneuver mode here. Hey, we're getting a little bit closer to it. That's interesting. We still have a lot of fuel. Ooh, we're going pretty high speed. Fly by 40. Good. And then we'll warp to here. I mean, I guess closer is easier technically, but yeah. So that's our rendezvous. Whoops, we did not mean to do that. Can we... Well, we're gonna destroy the target because we can. Yeah, good enough. All right, we have our station here, which is looking excellent. Let's go have our visiting spacecraft. So we're going to go to the Space Center. Now we will... I think what we're going to do is we're going to launch the rescue mission, because this is technically a rescue mission. Before we do that... Let's check our contracts. Orbit of... We have another moon. No. I think one is fine. Plant a flag on the moon. Sure. We'll probably do this. But we're not going to do that this mission. We'll have just a single Kerbal spacecraft for that. So we could do both the rescue, but I'm tired of rescue missions. I think this. No, what our original rescue one, Munar, not Munar rescue, but I'm gonna save this one. Our rescue mission, the original one. Problem with this is it doesn't have quite enough delta V to do the job. But otherwise, it's perfect. So, what can we do to increase the delta V here? Oh, the other thing is we're going to put some of these guys on. 4-pack should allow us to maneuver pretty safely. We're going to put 2 sets of these on. So this is the Terrier engine, which is an excellent choice. But really, we could stick some more fuel on here. Do I have 800s yet? We do. So I'm going to put 1 800 instead. Keep the part count down a little bit. That helps. I think, though, well, we're also going to replace these bottom ones with 800s. How's this look? Not quite enough. Even taking this away. So I think, though, we can do this with just a couple of strap-on boosters. We'll put 3 for good measure. Hammers? Sure. We just need 1 of these. So let's limit their thrust by like 50%. No, that's too little. Well, yeah, 50%. And then we're going to add in this guy. Yeah, we can even limit the thrust a little bit more. 40%. Perfect. Now, it should work. I'm pretty sure this will work. This is the Munar rescue. Oh boy. Maybe I should have put more. That's okay. Just do it. Looking good, looking good. Where's the moon? Hey, this actually, we may be able to do a direct to the moon sequence here. Nah, we probably won't. This is a swivel, isn't it? Oh, it's a Reliant. That may be a problem. We'll find out. If it works, we'll call it good enough. We have very, very little control authority. Which is fine. We're basically spot on our ideal path. So this will be fine. We're a little bit lofted, but that's okay. Keep going like this. We should have taken off these guys, but that's okay. It'll be fine. We would be in lunar orbit if we were going for that. But we're obviously not, so... I forgot to put more RCS on, but just fine. It'll be enough to control what we need it to. Oopsie daisies. Okay, keep going. Stay stable here. Let's go straight horizontal. Other than our roll, we're not doing too bad. Okay, so far so good. Looks like our orbit path is pretty decent. We're maintaining a roughly constant time to apoapsis. It's a little higher than I would like, but it's okay. Actually, let's see. Out of curiosity, can I do a direct? About, yeah. Let's just burn it though. $37, $38. We're still increasing our time to apoapsis, which is good, but we'll let it wait a little bit longer. Booster is going to land somewhere slightly hazardous. We'll warp just a little bit. 2, 1. We're in really, really close to orbit right now. I'm going to keep thrusting. Let's point you correctly. Okay. We're not in true orbit by any means, but let's see if we can get to the moon directly. Yeah, no. If we were going to get to the moon directly, we'd have to be thrusting about right now, actually. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So let's just tweak our orbit just a little bit. Okay. Let's go up to 71. There. Warp to here. We're going to put it in prograde tracking mode. Actually, let's go full speed. Time to fire is right about when we would be at our periapsis, which is not a good point for what we have. So, yeah, we're going to be waiting here for a little while, I guess, which is fine. Let's see, story time. Lots of rumors that Blue Origin may switch the New Glenn rocket to stainless steel, which would be a difference to say the least. Following more along the lines of SpaceX. I'm going to go up to like 73 there. Hoping that we can hit space so we can speed things up a little bit. What is our... Okay, we're in space now. Cue the space music. Oh, there's just science that we haven't done. Let's just warp to right before. This is going to be a real small maneuver. Okay. Now we're in orbit. Beautiful. So let's see if we can get to our moon mission without too much difficulty. We found a path. And we do need to be a little bit cautious. Well, we could transfer some fuel over if we needed to, because that other spacecraft has a ton of fuel. Okay, that's a little bit better of a spot. Ooh, baby. All right, I think this is gonna do it. So we're gonna warp to the maneuver. And we're gonna get set up for it. And then it'll be... Oh, this is a different engine, so that's why it's different. 40 seconds? 39? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire. Wait an extra half second because that would be the proper time. Just lock right on this guy. Looking good, looking good. I wonder how the Kerbal got stuck there. Huh. Doesn't matter, I guess. We're just going to be good neighbors and rescue the poor Kerbal who got stuck around the moon and then kidnap him and make him part of our program. Because that's what good neighbors do. I don't know that Valentina's had a moon mission, so this would be good for her. I'll even let her do an EVA around the moon just because. Okay. Slowly finish the rest. Let's turn this off. Pretty good. Whoops, daisies. That was way too much. I hit the wrong key there. Hopefully that doesn't kill. We still have plenty of fuel. We need about 600 to do the rest of the mission. Okay, that'll do. So let's focus on the moon. Ooh. Well, that's interesting. That's going to be our target. So we're going to warp to about here. We're a lot more inclined than I would like to see. Let's observe the goo. Keep warping. Get some more goo. I guess I'm glad we brought the goo with us after all. Let's collect all. Okay. How much time? 41 seconds. Let's warp to about here. Take about half the time. It's not going to be a particularly long burn, but it'll be long enough. We're going to lock it on retrograde. We are going to burn full thrust. Okay. Beautiful. That is so bad. Meh, whatever. We screwed up, but that's okay. So let's go down. Nope. Well. Actually, let's try this again. Let's add the maneuver node here, and then we're going to bring us down. I'm actually going to allow this to not be complete, and then we're going to do another adjustment once we get here. Nope, that's not the right move. I don't know how we got so far off on the inclination, but we should have corrected it when we were heading there. And that's okay. We have fuel. Yeah, we got enough fuel. Actually, we want to wait rock solid until we're at the descending node, and we only need to burn right on the right point. Okay, we're still a little bit early. Go ahead and fast forward. How about now? We're still a little teensy bit early, but this is fine. Okay, let's warp to here, and we're going to set this at a retrograde. Our ascending node is still a little bit higher than it should be, but it's okay. We're going to warp to here. We're going to get ourselves a little bit closer. Again with the retrograde. Oh, it's nice to have a spacecraft that can actually adjust its orientation pretty quickly. I'm going to line that up a little bit inside, actually. There, that's good. Now let's hit back to this descending node. I'm going to put a new maneuver right there. Not because we're actually going to use it, but we're going to just warp there. Actually, we will plan stuff out. There we go. How much electricity do we have left? Not a lot. We can do RCS, but when we're docked to the spacecraft, we'll be able to recharge our batteries some. Good enough. Actually, perfect. Now, let's see, we're still inside of it, which is fine. We're going to warp back out here and just scooch our orbit a little bit. Out. So this will be a little bit prograde. Perfect. Now, right here, we're going to add a maneuver, and we're going to see if we can get this timed right, so that we can have a close approach. Can I add one orbit? Let's see if that makes a difference. Oh, how about right there? Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. Warp to the next maneuver node. Nope. We lied. We're actually going to do a prograde this time. Ooh, we are so low on electricity. Actually, retrograde. Dadgum. Okay. It's just nice. Okay, we should have some RCS, don't we? Wait, do we not have any control? Hang on. Oh, it's because I'm on warp. Duh. Well, that didn't work. Gonna cancel that. We're going to add a maneuver, do the same thing, and this time we're actually going to do things right. It's probably going to be about the same maneuver. Whoops. Switch it to one orbit ahead. That's much better than what we were doing last time. We don't want to go any inside. Okay, so let's adjust this slightly. Let's go for 2 orbits ahead. And we have a pretty close approach here. Can we adjust that? Nope. Its speed is too high. So we're going to take this to about a 4 kilometer. That's about as close as we want. Yeah. That'll do. Now warp to the next maneuver. Okay, let's adjust our pointing. Turn off RCS. We will keep our stability control. Turn off the RCS. Okay, keep going. Good enough. It looks like we have a pretty good close approach here in just a few seconds. Nice. We are in target mode. We have to use RCS now, which is a pity. I'm glad I put some thrusters on though. Okay, 58 seconds. Let's go warp 3. Get us down to about 5. Yeah, about 5 seconds. Okay, we should be moving towards the target at 1.5 meters per second. Where are you, target? I do not see the target anywhere. In any case, let's see if we can improve that a little bit. We're just going to do a slight RCS adjusted turn. So it should be straight ahead. There we go. Now we see it. We still have a decent amount of monopropellant, but we've used more than I would have liked. Let's just warp ahead a little bit. Should be moving pretty close. Not quite as close as I would like, but not horrible. Okay. RCS again. We're going to adjust. Let's turn off the RCS. We're going to start thrusting. We're making progress. Should have brought a solar panel. That would have made this much, much easier. We're just going to keep going. Okay, we're looking pretty decent. Four meters per second. That's pretty high closing speed, but that's okay. Always a good time to catch an EVA report. We're still not really locked on, though. I'm gonna pull this a little bit closer. There we go. We're gonna keep spinning around until we have pointed roughly in our decelerate direction. And hopefully, this will bring us close enough where we don't need to use this main engine anymore. We can just use the RCS. We're gonna get pretty close. Okay, keep going, and block. Whoop. Well, we're not moving as fast, but we're definitely not moving in the right direction. What's our orbit look like? Really, we just need to bring this in. Oof. Spacecraft's a heavy one. Okay, we're moving a little bit more towards the target, but not quite there. I'm going to purposely leave off stability control. Well, yeah. That's what we're going to do. Okay, we're still rotating slowly, but we're moving more towards the object. How does our... Still not as much as I would like. It's definitely a little bit different to do this from the moon, and also to do it without electricity. Okay, we look like our ball is gonna match. Let's just take it. Warp 2. Now warp. Why won't you time warp? Hang on. Something weird's going on. So we're just gonna jump real quick back to the Space Center and then refly the mission. And also while I'm here, we'll leave Lunar Express. The Hulk, though, we're going to terminate. Okay, now we can get a little bit closer. Good. I'm going to keep going until it looks like we're not getting any closer. Right here. Okay. Gonna keep going till we move straight at the targets. We should be pretty close to rear end. We can already start to make it out. This is good. Gotta love the lunar station here. Docking is something that I do not excel in. This is very much true. Look at how much fuel we've used too. Oy. Let's just jump faster. We're getting real close. We're in like the ISS exclusion zone range. Okay, I think it's time to see if we can adjust this a little bit. Still moving fairly fast, but we're getting there. The controls are actually backwards. To what they should be, because I don't have enough RCS thrusters. So we're going to just try to get fairly close to here. Lock on. We are still approaching our target at a fairly good rate. Not quite perfectly straight towards, but not horrible. Okay, there we go. How's our consumables looking? We've used a good chunk of our consumables. Now, hang on. I want to check something. Do we have the keys here? No. I want to check something. Hopefully this will... Yeah, we'll be fine. So it's R H N. These are gonna be fun. Okay, let's do this. Can I set one of these docking ports? This would slow us down, which is not quite what we want yet. I can't actually see the orientation here. We need to do a full dock though. But we still have the control over both spacecraft, so we can definitely cheat a little bit. We're looking okay though. Yeah. We need to move more towards the target. So we'll rotate around. Okay. The direction we're moving is away from the target-ish. So we need to keep going, and we need to pull this a little bit towards the target. Don't know if what I said just made any sense, but sorry, mind is in deep processing now. Words no compute. It happens. Let me drive my wife a little bit crazy. Keep going. So we're gonna toggle. Why won't it? Because I'm in docking mode. Okay. Docking mode will only let you use RCS controls. Interesting. Looking fine. Okay, we're almost straight towards the target. This is good. If only I could ditch this booster, but we need that fuel to get back. That's what makes this challenging, I guess. Okay, we're almost dead on. Let's just lock this in. There we go. Okay. It's probably the wrong way to turn. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit and do a cooperative docking attempt, where we're facing both of the objects, where all I have to do is control the essentially one direction on this thing. I don't have to line it up. I will only have to move forward. Okay, if I can point straight at the target. Shazam. Okay. Set our docking port as the adapter. Good. Actually, we're just gonna move forward like this, and I'm gonna set this to docking mode. Let's see if we can do this. The biggest thing we need to do is to translate backwards as N. So it should be turn on RCS. H is moving us faster. Can we... Okay, that looks good. Let's turn off docking mode. Lovely. This is going to be fun. Okay, so far so good. So it's just H and N now. N to slow down, right? Yeah. So what we're going to do here is we're going to rotate this. We're going to set this as the target. Rotate a little bit more. Maybe we need to control from the port. Let's roll. Okay, let's switch back to the other spacecraft. Switch off docking mode. Got to get locked on. Okay, we're moving straight towards that docking adapter and we're relatively well lined. We've got a good speed. I think I'm just going to trust in the magnetic nature of these docking ports here. Quick save. Much prefer the docking with the grapple arm, but that's okay. Come on. Inch forward. We're almost there. Oh boy, here it comes. Fingers crossed. Woohoo! We did it! And now we're going to get our electric charge. Boy, we barely had enough to qualify. Okay. I did mean to extend the antenna. Well, whew, that was exciting. Let's transfer crew. And then actually Jedediah, he wants to take this mission back home. Well, no, we won't let him. We'll let Valentina do it. Let's recruit. Why can't we transfer the crew? There we go. There's transfer crew. Transfer you to here. And we need to have the data, so Valentina's going to do a quick EVA. She's going to grab any stored data that may be here. I don't know why, we couldn't do this the easy way, but hey, why not? Take data. And down and grab. Board. Thank goodness. Let's check our power. We have full power. I'm just trying to decide if we want to transfer our fuel. And I think the answer is no, we don't. So, let's undock. Docking is complete. We just need to not destroy our space station. Let's see here. Whoops, we need to switch to this spacecraft. There we go. That's better. Do I need to control from here? We have electric charge now. I guess it didn't actually... Okay, now we're seeming to use some, so that's interesting. Okay. Let's just set this onto prograde. There we go. I'm gonna give this just a scooch of thrust just to get us away from the station. Oh, I'm undocking. That's why it's not working. Okay, good. Mission success as soon as we get home. We need to slow down, which means that we need to be going in this direction. So we need to fire right about here. I'll focus on the periapsis. Let's see if we can adjust the timing to be a little bit optimal. I mean, obviously right here seems to be better. Not that we need the extra fuel, but meh, why not? Okay, good enough. Warp to the next maneuver. And we will have hopefully successfully rescued Jebediah, who got himself stranded by launching himself in the space station, and another Kerbal that was rescued, another scientist. Okay. Looking good. Let's go ahead and fast forward this a little bit. Make sure the space station is plenty far away, which it is. I'm actually going to kill this. I'm going to keep an eye on the periapsis. We'll keep going until we see about 40. There we go. Good enough. Let's do it. Party time. Woohoo. So we have a docking adapter. We have 2 parachutes. I think we're going to separate now. We're going to point retrograde. And then we're just basically going to enjoy the ride. If I was smarter, I would have done that in a normal direction so there was no chance of collision. Even though there's not really one. Okay. Full speed. Actually, we will go ahead and here. Let's adjust this to retrograde. And then full speed. There goes our fiery booster. The ablator is doing its job. These RCS thrust nodes, they may burn off. Same with the goo, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, we're going back up. Yeah, I don't think we're going to fully make it out. Yep. Now we're really suborbital. Okay, we're just doing a little bit of a skip re-entry. We didn't go in quite deep enough, which is fine. Where are we likely to end up? Ooh. Hopefully in these mountains. Those look tasty for science reasons. But who knows? We'll find out. Still going way too fast to deploy, but we're mostly horizontal, so I'm not so worried. Yeah, this is a really solid entry trajectory. We don't really need the heat shield, but we may as well keep it to make some more money. It looks like we're probably going to come down in highlands, not the mountains. That's a pity. Hopefully, we'll remember to put 1 solar panel on the next time we need to do a rescue mission from the moon. That would have made all the difference in the world. Yep. Maybe we'll hit desert. That would be nice. Pelzor is like, oh, I'm home, but I'm scared to come home. There's a reason why I blew up my spacecraft. Whoops, hopefully that didn't actually deploy. Woo! So we could do an EVA report. Theoretically, we're not going to. Well, Valentina. Do you have... What's your inventory? I think Valentina could... Well, we'll do it once the parachutes are fully deployed. Okay. Looking good. Valentina. UVA report. Keep board. Does Jebediah happen to have... No, we don't have the EVA science kit. That's too bad. We should have brought one for the space station, if nothing else. We'll be able to collect a sample, get a little bit of science, not a huge science mission, but it was more about testing out our ability to dock at the moon. And we're good. That's one more UVA. So we can do a surface sample. Good. And recover. Woohoo! Docking missions are always challenging. I much prefer the claw approach where you can just go hit it from whatever angle, but docking has its uses as well. 141 science is nothing to shake a stick at. We got a fair bit of funds back as well, particularly in the goo containers. Hellzor is really excited to have survived. Jebediah is like, psh, yeah, I've done this stuff a million times. No big deal. Explore Minmus. Yes, please. Now it has more moon rescues. I think not. A surface outpost on the moon. Excuse me. Yeah, we could do that, but meh. I don't think so. There's only one thing I'm going to do, a couple things that we're going to do differently for the Munar than the... So we have the Munar Express. This is going to be called the Minmus Express. It's going to be just a smidgen different. Actually, before we do that, though, let's check to see what kind of science we can unlock. Ooh, it'd be really nice to get that magnetometer boom. Passive seismometer. This is all good stuff. The weather analyzer. I think we will take that. So that's how we get the science lab. Okay. That's fine. I don't want the science lab though, so we're going to go with this. So, Minmus Express, the biggest difference is this engine is too freaking big. It can cause some problems, and we do not want that. So, we're going to replace it with a better engine that is smaller, which is the Terrier. Looks a little dorky, but it's a fine. Next thing, we want a few solar panels. We learned from our previous mission that they can be helpful. We don't need a lot. at this point in time, but a few are handy. And we have, let's see here. What's the goo experiment? This is the photovoltaics. We want another container. Something easy to reach. This will do. And let's put in, let's see here. Weather analyzer. Oh, that was, hang on. Oh, good. This is fine. This one we have the weather analyzer now. Is there any spare space? No. So here we're gonna put the control node, photovoltaics. And then we need a ED monitor. And over here, we're going to put a spare jetpack just in case. We got the weather, we got the ED, cargo storage. We could put a work lamp. Okay, this is fine. We'll put an EVA experiments pack in there just in case. Good. I think this will do. Do we have better landing legs? No. We have electricity. We have science. Let's check the science. We got the goo. We don't have a temperature sensor? Huh? How would we not take the temperature there? Okay, we'll just put that there. I don't care about RCS. It would be nice if we have a little bit more control, but yeah, it's fine. Well, let's take a look. I will put RCS actually. It may come in handy for the landing. We'll put on a couple. Just trying to decide if we're missing anything else. So, let's let Valentina fly this one. We'll let Bill and Bob go. So we have the full contingent, get some good science going. We'll want to make sure that Bob, of course, does the deployment. Check the staging. Which all looks good. I didn't actually check the Delta V, but it should be good enough. Usually it's harder to go to the moon than it is to Minmus, and this made it to the moon, so. Ooh, they're all excited. Bob looks like he's a little bit nervous now. Valentina's smiling. Bill is, yeah. Bob is definitely getting more scaredy cat as time goes on. That's okay though. That's what kerbals are for. Let's just tilt this over just a smidgen. Actually, if I can, well, no. We have flight tested this a couple of times, so it should be fine. what blew up? I think... Well, whatever it was can't have been too big of a deal. So we're still going. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Let's flatten this out. Let's check our maneuver. We are slowing down. We'll keep it about here. Actually, it should be good. Yeah, this will do just fine. Okay, we are still approaching the up oasis, which has me a little bit nervous. We should be a little bit higher, especially since we have a weaker engine for our upper stage. We're gonna go up a little bit more. Six seconds. Okay, we're counting up. That's good. We do have recovery. I'm gonna hold this until we get to about 20-ish seconds, and then we're gonna start to go more horizontal again. We're flying a little bit fast for this atmosphere. Well, that's okay. We have plenty of fuel. Let's go ahead and shallow this up a bit. I don't think we're going to go any shallower because our second stage is definitely underpowered. Actually, we should have shallowed it up some, but that's okay. This is fine. You can see we're roughly level. I'm going to let us hit about 75 kilometers, and then we're going to just let her roll. $72. Four and 5. Okay. Fast forward. We got a couple minutes. Let's set Minmus as our target. So we're almost at orbit. Let's slow down at about T-minus 30 to... Let's go prograde. Go ahead and fire. Good. We're getting there higher still slowly, but we'll just go to stability assist mode, and we're going to level this out a little bit more. Or vertical it a little bit. Good. 8 seconds is good and holding. We're very, very close to achieving orbit, and then pretty soon we'll have a realistic orbit. Okay, viewpoint changing. Oh, good enough for now. I don't remember. We're actually fairly close to it. Let's warp to here. We'll do just a short little prograde thing so that way we're not dipping into the atmosphere. And 70, good. Okay, add maneuver. I think it's roughly here. It's been a while since we've done a Minmus mission. So this will take us out there. One can see pretty clearly that we're going to have to do some tweaking, which is fine. We'll go ahead and do this maneuver though. Ooh, 5-minute burn time. Wow. It is what it is. So let's go ahead and point ourselves in the right direction. I wonder what science that was. So we need to burn at about 2.5. Jeez, this is a big burn. We want 230, 226. 3, 2, 1. Fire! Except for we're off the aim point. Which is okay. Hopefully, yeah, this will take our periapsis a little bit lower, but it should be fine. I'm just going to hit prograde, and we're just going to burn on the prograde the entire time. I don't know which is better, to be honest, but we'll do the prograde approach. Boy, this is a little dinky engine, isn't it? Excuse me. Woo. I am going to keep that maneuver on. We don't need to go that far out, so I'm going to actually kill it. I don't have an antenna on here, which may come to bite me, actually. Yeah, that's okay. This is a fully crewed spacecraft, fully Kerbal spacecraft. So we'll be fine. what is our actual mission? Return to Kerbin from a flyby of Minmus and plant a flag on the moon. Okay. We may have to go back and visit the site. I don't understand if you need to pick up the science or not. Probably do. Honestly, well, I'm not going to mess around that much. Boy, this is long burn. But this will get us a higher thrust to weight ratio when we get to Minmus, so in that sense it is fully worth it. But shoot, I mean, we're only accelerating by like a couple meters per second. What does the burn say? We don't have a maneuver. It's going to take a significant portion. Our thrust to weight ratio is only about half. Wow. That's for Kerbin though, and for Minmus it'll be much higher, which will be good. Because Minmus has way less gravity. Actually, I don't even know if this is the right time to do a Minmus. Hang on, I'm gonna cancel this and I'm gonna do... How do we want to do this? No, we're gonna burn. Screw it. The best way to do it is if you can have the descending node or ascending node be at the point of close encounter, which will mean that you'll be in the orbital plane. It's been a while since I've been to Minmus though, so yeah, I've learned. Some interesting moon flybys. But they would be on our return trip, which is kind of surprising, actually. Okay. We're now in the right spot. Let's add a maneuver out here. We're going to decrease this. So it... Gotta go the other way. Let's lock the ascending node. And we have a kind of close approach. So we slow down a little bit. Hey! Periapsis, let's see if we can get that a little closer. Not that close. Yeah, this'll do. Put this on maneuver tracker. I'm gonna set it to the right point and then warp to next maneuver. This needs to be done pretty precisely at 22. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm actually going to turn that off because we know that we should hit given everything. This is the number we're looking to decrease. Keeps changing the order, which is kind of annoying. Whoops. So, okay. Let's add him another maneuver. And let's see if we can tweak this just a smidgen. Technically, we only need to do a flyby, and we will already do that. Except for the return part. Why is this? Let's unpin this. Okay, we're just gonna warp a little bit ahead. Plan a maneuver node, 3 minutes out. That sounds plenty good. There we go. I think the trick is we're gonna have to be a lot closer. Okay. What else can we do to tweak this? Let's focus on Minmus. Let's see what this trajectory looks like. So we're coming in under it, which is the problem. We can just put a little bit of inclination in. We'll have a polar orbit of Minmus, which is perfectly acceptable. It'll allow us to hit more biomes. 10 kilometers is really good. This is a fantastic adjustment for 18 meters per second. Let's put this here and can't auto warp this far. Warp to the next maneuver. Yeah, close enough. I'm gonna kill the maneuver and just focus in on this. Come on. Nope, that's good enough. Perfect. Now, that'll be the exit point, so we'll warp to about here. Gonna put this on retrograde, and then we will... Hang on. We need to collect... Deploy all except for the EVA. Collect all. And then we're going to do our EVA. Let's have Bob do it. Does he have the EVA science experiment? No. We do have it in here, though. We need the jetpack. So we'll take the parachute out. We're going to let go. We're going to... EVA science experiment. Hang on. That was Bob. So let's Bob one more time. Come out. Dutch, and you have it. Wait, did I grab the wrong thing? Okay. We'll just have you come down here. Not this one. Come up. There we go. This is the fix-it kit. Okay, let's perform EVA science. Okay. Keep. Okay. So far, so good. We just need to get back on there. There you go. That's a good Bob. Okay. Anyways, back to our regularly scheduled program. We're going to hit retrograde. Hang on. How much time? 2 minutes. So we'll warp to about here. We do have a pretty low thrust to weight ratio, so we're going to go about here. About a minute out. I can see that we're affecting the orbit pretty significantly, so we can wait a little bit longer. There we go. Yeah, our speed isn't that high, so we're fine. This is Minmus. It's not that hard to get around it. Okay. Are we in low Kerbin? Or Highlands? We haven't hit the new science, so I think we're too high for that. We're going to warp to here. We're going to bring ourselves just a smidgen lower. Look at how slow we're moving this far up. We're going to get this down to about... There we go, that's good enough. Then warp to here, and we're going to roughly circularize it. I don't think I want to land... Here we go. We're just going to stay in orbit for a little while and collect all the science. I think this is as low as we're going to go. So, let's go back over here. Let's have Bill do this EVA. Except for Bob needs to do his science experiment. Okay. Looking good. Let's check the Space Center. See if we can get some more missions while we're at it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do this. Okay. I want to just see what this looks like. Low voltage. This is connected and powered. So it has not transmitted anything, which is fine. Okay, let's go back to tracking station. It just is going to take a little while to do that. Minmus Express. So we're going to orbit a couple of times. Being in a near polar orbit, we should be able to get a lot of science. A lot of EVA science, especially. Valentina. Some of these are a very, very short period of time where we can do it. Oh, whoops. We're back to lowlands, okay. Now the Midlands. Boy, that's a very short time, whatever this one is that we keep triggering. Keep and board. Got lesser flats now. Yeah, I figured it's slopes. Slopes is a pretty thin one. Come on, keep going. I guess I didn't really hit that much of a polar trajectory because we don't seem to actually be flying. Oh, there we go, poles. Dadgum. Okay, let's send Bob out. Click the EVA report. Back on. Beautiful. All of this little bit of sciences, they help. Not that I really think it would actually do that much science in real life. Let's take a look at Minmus. Got it. Got the Highlands now. Midlands. Lowlands. Briefly over the slopes. Okay. Gotcha. Finally. Lesser Flats we've already got. We are coming up to the poles, which we do pass over. Let's slow this down a bit, because we don't pass over it for very long. Midlands. Gotcha. Okay, I don't think we want to do a polar mission, so we're gonna land in the salt flats. It's boring, but after our last one, yeah. We're gonna go right here. We're gonna start trying to land. It's so good that our orbital velocity is so low. Okay. So let's go to retrograde. Check the map. Yeah, we're gonna start firing right now. I'm gonna aim for the edge of this. So we're gonna aim for like right around here. We may be able to collect some extra science that way. Okay. Let's warp to about here. Our deorbit maneuver looks good. Landing. Impact time 1 minute. Suicide burn length is 49 seconds. Huh. So we got 1 minute until the countdown. I'm going to start firing in about 10 seconds. Okay. Let's land the gear. Our suicide burn time is increasing, but I am okay with that. Ooh, it's okay. See where we're gonna land, and actually that's really good. It's really good. Right on the edge is where I would love to be. Take that back. That's where we would crash, and that's not what we want. So we're 13-second burn. We're gonna go for about 3 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holy moly. We're going to turn RCS on. Let's try to land at about 3. We're still a little bit high. Touchdown. Nope, 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 nope. Stay level. Oh, woohoo! We salute you, Valentina. Superior pilot, clearly. Deploy all except for the EVA. Collect all. Deploy all except for the EVA. Collect all. Well, let's start with this. You can restore this. Okay. So we can collect a surface sample. We can get EVA report. Board. We can collect the goo again. Let's send Bob out the door again, and we're going to have him restore this. And let's see if we can have him restore this one. Nope. You'll have to walk over there. Okay, surface sample, EVA science experiment, which he has, that's right. Knock some golf balls around, excellent. Whew, my heart is beating fast. Keep going. Okay, so we want... That's the EVA. We got a work lamp. We have EVA repair kit. That's kind of our backup one, just in case we need something. This is our science ones. No jetpack feels wrong, but we shouldn't need it. But it's going to be slow going. Place it. So that's the goo. So this is the weather experiment, which we'll put in the same area. Just a camera recording the goo. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, let's get your backpack back on. And then let's check the other one. We have this. Doesn't say what type to do. We're gonna have to put the jetpack in. That's fine. Can we also take this? No. That's alright. We'll just go over here. Loop-de-doo. And then take our power. And I think this is a full suite of instruments. Let's see if everything looks like it's working now. This is unpowered. Experiment situation invalid. This is unpowered. Let's pick apart. See if we can. Maybe it won't let me use a weather instrument on a planet with no weather. That's possible. How's this guy doing? Oh, we actually need to leave a relay or something. We'll put this a little closer, maybe that will power it. Okay, I can see that there's the wire going there. Connected unpowered. You're not producing any power. Why not? You should be. Maybe this would work better if an engineer deployed it? I don't know. Woo! Oh my. This is saying it's not powered, but it should be. Pick apart. And then we're going to deploy it. Like here. I don't know. It's connected but not powered. Try one more time. Just dump it right there. Looks good, and the solar panel is moving to track. So it should work. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's get your jetpack on. get our climbing on. Observe some goo. We'll send Bob out to clean that. Collect data. Remove the data, and then we want to restore, and then back in. Good. So let's send Bill down. See if he can do anything with these. Too low voltage. Connected, unpowered. So we don't have any room. Let's go set. Who cares about a parachute? Actually, I'm going to set the jetpack in. Well, yeah, it'll be fine. So we're going to try picking this up. We're going to try the engineer deploying it, see if that makes any difference. Okay, we have our little EVA science experiment. Bye! Okay. We can actually jump into the spacecraft. We don't really need the RCS, but it helps, I suppose. So, I'm going to plant a flag here. We're going to try going for a short trip. Yeah, I thought we might be right on the edge. Take a surface sample from the flats. We're going to have an EVA report, and then we're going to head back. I probably shouldn't have jumped. Oh, that wasn't bad. Okay, let's put our jetpack on. We'll keep this, though, just for the fun of it. And let's see here. We're going to jump, turn on RCS. And then just try to tack it. There we go. Board. Dump the experiments we can't store, which is fine. And how much fuel do we have? We have a lot of fuel. We're going to go ahead and take off. Whoopsie daisies. I'm trying not to repeat what we had last time because that was a mess. Let's just burn a little bit more this away. Then I'm going to wait until we're no longer going up. And I'm going to put the retrograde on. This is what I want pinned. Let's go ahead and retrograde. I'm above the lesser flats, good. Just do a short little jaunt. Okay, good. Deploy everything except for the EVA, which we actually didn't need. Collect all. Good. Let's send Bob out just to reset this. He's not actually gonna touch the surface. Board, and we'll let Valentina plant the flag. Whee! Oh, that's a big jump. Let's go a little ways away so we'll make sure the flag stays put. That looks good. Plant the flag. Minmus lowlands. We did it, Twitch. There we go. We've already got our surface samples and all of that stuff. What's that? That looks like something we need to send a scientist after. So it's a short enough jaunt. We'll just mosey on over. Ooh, we're on top. Board. Okay, Bob. Go collect that. Wait, that way. Okay, start slowing down. We're looking good. I don't know what this is, but we wants it. Needs it. Let's go a little bit faster. We still have plenty of fuel left. We've only used about 20% of our supply. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it works. So where are we? First of all, let's check to see if we get an EVA report. We're still in the lowlands. That's fine. Can we take a sample of this? Maybe this is one of those things that you need the robot arms for. I've heard that you can't do everything on your own. Well, I guess we can't. We got the flats, we got the lowlands. Let's just go back. Okay, let's start slowing down. I think I went a little bit high. Yeah, we're gonna take that down a notch. Jeez, I'm almost straight over it. Dadgum. I hate to waste the thrust to go down, but oh well. That's what I get for being stupid. And wasteful, but it's fine. Slow down. Good. We're looking like we might be able to one-shot this. Come on. Don't go too fast. Looking good, looking good. Okay. Board. Well, let's get these kerbals home. 90 degrees is not the direction we're facing. It's more like this. So let's go. Whoopsie daisies. So make sure we're not going to crash into the side of the mountain, which we're no longer going to. So we're going to accelerate towards the mountain. Oh boy. Woo! I know I'm a wimp. Let's just level this out. What's our orbit look like? Holy moly. Is this the... No, it's not even vaguely the right direction. Well, okay, fine. That's what I get for trying to do shenanigans and not paying attention. We still have plenty of fuel, though. So we're just going to hit prograde and just go a scoochie. We need to get this to at least 10. Good. That should do her. Now, we have a bit of an inclination, which is fine. Let's add a maneuver here. Pin this and... Nope, not the best spot. Let's see if we can adjust this a little bit. That looks better. We have a moon flyby, which is interesting. But that's on the way back. So we're going to aim for about 35. Normally I wouldn't try to do this so precisely, but it's actually semi-important. Yeah, that looks perfect. "35-second burn, and we're on our way home." So let's see here. Almost the perfect time. Let's focus on that. Gonna kill this. Keep going until... Oh, it's tempting to do a moon flyby, but no. We need to go to about 35. There we go. That will do. And let's just keep going. Whoops. What? Yeah, that's fine. Warp to here. Oh, good. We're getting some transmitted stuff from the surface of Minmus. Excellent. How is our experiments? We got some world first milestones. Excellent. We got the most for the station around the moon. Interesting. Okay. Let's keep going. To right about here, where we're going to ditch our huge amount of surplus Delta V. We probably should have tried to do another biome or two. Not tried, we would have succeeded easily. We could have probably hit all the biomes almost with this rocket. Let's just ditch this and point retrograde. Give that stage a little bit of a kick. Okay. Now the only thing that we need to watch out for is parachute deployment at this point in time. I suppose I should put some RCS nodes on this so we could theoretically do a little bit of maneuvering if we had to. That must have been the rocket, which is fine. Woo, even more. The service module was quite useful to say the least. Oh, there it is. It's up ahead of us. Oh, cool. Watching it disintegrate in slow motion. Wonder what this last remaining piece is. Yeah, who knows. So, where are we gonna land? Maybe right here? I'm thinking that's actually decently possible. Okay, we're suborbital. Keep going. Right here, right here. Yeah. Maybe if I'm really, really lucky, we'll be here, but I think this is probably more likely. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it, but that's okay. Maybe this will be an interesting region. I don't know. Oh, we're over the mountains now. Maybe this will still be... Highlands. Damn. That's probably where we're going to end up. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll be here. We have to almost fall straight down, though, for that to happen. Which we have parachutes. We're still slowing down pretty massively. Grasslands. Yuck. Highlands. So I'm going to keep an eye out for this. If I see mountains, I'm going to hit space, or if I see 10,000, either way. Gonna see if we can adjust our landing any. We basically have no vertical speed though. Yeah, we may as well just deploy the parachutes. Oh well, Highlands we have been to before. Well, I think I'm going to have to call this a day, but we have made some huge progress here. What blew up? Oh. Let's send Bob out for a sec. I just want to see if there's a surface sample. EVA unavailable? Oh, because I'm in warp, maybe? Okay. Reset surface sample. Yeah, we get a little bit of science from it. We may as well. Let's see what our haul is before we make our plans for next time. Oh. Wow, that's a lot of science. That is a lot of science. Cool. We have tons of funds. We have 3 level 2 kerbals. Cool. Bring green sandstone back with you. So this is from from Minmus. I don't want a new orbital station around the moon. New surface outpost. Nah. Explore Minmus. This will be the docking mission. We could do this. Maybe we will do this. It doesn't actually have to be to stay there. Maybe I'll do a roving outpost. Well, I don't think we're quite ready to leave this system yet. Things we definitely want. Well, advanced exploration, yes. Don't care. Seismometer is a and magnetometer are both pretty nice instruments, so we'll go ahead and get that. We have better remote control. We'll think about it. Infrared telescope. maybe. We're going to have to... Actually, if we get this, we're kind of... I think we're going to do some just satellite launches. Atmospheric. Medium scanning. Oh, scanning arm would be what we'll need to get that, but we don't quite yet. I don't think we really need the smarter things. Advanced reaction wheels would be pretty nice. Yeah, let's pick that up. Wings, who cares? Actuators. A better docking port. Would not be bad. Better RCS tanks, yes please. The nerve. Large containment. This would be a larger rocket tank. Yeah. We get unmanned tech. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Well, this will allow me to start tracking asteroids. But I think we're going to take some satellite missions. So, I think it may be another Minmus mission. I think we may do the green sandstone back. Okay, we can. Yeah. I think we'll do this. And then we may start to place some satellites around different planets for that. We'll figure it out. Thank you so much for joining me. I will continue. Normally I would on Wednesday, but Wednesday will not work this week, so we're going to go with Thursday. Yeah, that'll do. I'll continue this on Thursday evening, but thank you guys very much for joining me. Let me know whatever questions or comments you guys have. Feel free to check out my YouTube channels where I post my Kerbal streams and other similar stuff like that. You guys are amazing. Thanks for following, subscribing, all of the things. And until next time, keep on tracking. Take care, guys.